Today I'm going to show you how I made this birthday cake for my niece Amelia. Start off by leveling the top tier. Now I put a little bit of frosting just to secure the cake to the board. I'm going to soak the layer in a little bit of simple syrup to keep it moist because I was making this a couple days ahead of when it will be served. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of the simple syrup to the top and level the cake. This just makes sure that it doesn't slide off. I'm going to start on the crumb coat here, so I'm going to put some icing on and then scrape most of it off before putting it in the refrigerator for a few hours. Now I'm going to work on the bottom tier of the cake. Same process as on the top tier. I put the simple syrup to moisten the cake, add the filling layer, smooth it out a little bit, and put the next layer on. Put some more simple syrup and get the crumb coat ready. Back on the top tier, I'm getting the final layer of frosting put on the cake. I'm going to smooth this out, and I worked at it for a while to get a smooth top and smooth sides, but I couldn't really get the look I was going for, so I ended up using a cake comb on the sides to get a textured appearance. You'll see that I forgot to film the first time I used the cake comb, and you'll only see me fixing the imperfections after I was done. Here's the top tier again after I had used the cake comb, and I'm just filling in some holes. You can see that the icing color is a little different, and that's because as you let the icing set on the counter, the gel food coloring intensifies over time. So you can see it doesn't quite match. I'm just running the comb around again to clean up the sides, and I'm going to start the rosettes on the top. I hadn't practiced very much making these rosettes, so you can see it was a tough start, and I had to cut off some of them and redo it. Now I'm just sticking on the letters for the name that I cut out of fondant and painted with some gold luster dust and lemon extract. So there's the top tier done. Now I'm cutting some boba straws to push through the base layer in order to support the top tier. Now I'm piping the rosettes around the side of the cake, and this was very difficult, especially because the icing seemed to be quite stiff. If I were to do this again, I would probably warm the icing a little bit so it would flow out more easily. I had to scrape some off and start over. Now I'm just going to pipe a small border around to hide the top of the cake and the cake board. If you like this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe.